What's Going On podcast.
Yo, this is Ninja.
This is XP Early Bird.
And this is Brittany Danielle.
That'll work. So we have a guest with us today.
Yes.
And what would you like people to call you exactly?
Destiny Brielle.
Destiny Brielle. That's it?
Destiny Brielle, yeah.
That's
Okay, cool. Gotcha. So she will be guest appearing for a little bit. Destiny, thank you for coming. For showing
Thank
up.
you for having me.
Well, before we get into topics and shit, Earl, how was your week?
My week was good, man. To our followers, know my birthday was Wednesday, so
Oh, that's right. Happy birthday, kid. Well, how old are you now, son?
I am now 36 years old.
36. Shit, I remember those days.
Friday I celebrated with my friends at Top Golf, and then Saturday I celebrated with my family. Real good vibes, man. Plenty of food left over. And today is Oh, my bad.
Why you bring up time?
Oh, I mean, it's plenty of food now. I could bring you some food now.
Yeah, right. He was just saying that earlier too.
I FedEx it to you. But today's Father's Day, so I woke up this morning. I called my dad, wished him Happy Father's Day, and plan on going to go see him on my next day off. So I'm doing good, man. How y'all doing?
Cool. I'm good, bro. Obviously I told you I started that new job and shit. I was working this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, because I'm off Thursday, Friday. Bro, it was easy, bro. It was way easier. I got raised to pretty much do easier work, which was fucking awesome. So that was a plus, bro. I swear, dude, I would come home, the wife was like, yo, how was work? I'm like, yo, it's actually pretty fucking good. Like, it's very rare you hear somebody say, yo, work is going good. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but yeah, other than that, man, just chilling with the kids, same old, same old. Didn't do nothing too crazy, just chilled out. Went out yesterday, dinner, beach, shit like that. When you live in Florida, dog, and beaches all around you, bro, you got to just go to the beach. So,
yeah, got to.
What part of Florida are you in?
We in Palm Coast.
Is that next to West Palm Beach?
No, it's different. Yeah, West Palm is on the other side, further south, I want to say. But yeah, no, it's further. We're like about an hour and a half from Orlando. It's a real like retirement kind of vibes out here where I'm at. It's not like city. It's like really just chill. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So yeah, but it's just like it's like the fisherman life out here. Like that's all people do is like fish and ride motorcycles and shit. You know what I mean? But other than that, everything's cool. How was your week, Des?
My week was amazing. I got to meet Mr. XP Early Bird.
Okay.
Yes. So they gave me some little. Hey, I'm gonna see y'all in a little bit. Okay.
So where'd you guys meet?
We actually met through a mutual friend, but then we all went out to lunch the day before your birthday.
Yeah, we did. Oh, we met through Rob. You know Rob.
Oh, Rob. Oh, yeah. Scoop. Yeah, I love Rob. Okay.
Then my work week, so I mentioned that I do hair. So I'm
right.
I was like, working a barbershop. I'm the only female, and our bowl went out, so I couldn't work at the salon this week. So I had to come home, and I was working at home. But it's been good. My daughter got sick, so it was all in the right timing. I had to be home with her.
Yeah.
Good.
All slow. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So my week was happy Father's Day to all the fathers.
Yeah, that's definitely me. 2 boys.
Yay.
Yeah, appreciate that. Well, that's good. Everything's okay with your daughter then, though, right?
Yeah, she's good. She's live and out of control again today.
Oh, and now she's back to normal.
It's all good.
Yeah, that's how it usually is. They're sick for like 5 minutes and then driving you crazy for 10. So
yeah, when she woke up this morning, I said, You can't go back to sleep. Hey, my brother like, you don't go back and get sick.
Yeah, that's how it is, bro. I'm telling you, that's how it is. Same thing with my youngin. He'd be sick for like a couple hours, and then like I always call it the school day hours because when they get sick, it's right the the beginning of the day, and then like at the end of the school day, they feel better all of a sudden because school's over. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
yeah.
like, holy shit, my stomach ache. My stomach. School's finished. My stomach ache went away. I don't have a headache no more. I don't have fever.
Outside.
Yeah, that's how that shit goes all the time. Me and the wife are like, yo, like this did he just fucking get us for a day? Like, I don't know. It's you were a kid too. Everybody did the I'm sick
Oh
and I
yeah.
don't feel like going to school shit. I got fever, diarrhea, all that shit. But yeah, man, it's fucking kids, man. They you love them, but they drive you crazy. Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll see one
Speaking of
day,
kids,
Earl.
Oh yeah, Earl. You don't have no
hopefully one
kids.
day. No,
Yeah,
no,
gotta
no, no
find.
kids yet, but no,
Take
one
it
day.
Gotta
slow.
Yeah, until he finds that special love bug, he gonna get with.
Big girl way.
Earl's gonna have like 6 kids, bro. No more podcasts. It's over.
My whole football
You
team.
want to stay right there, right in the background, back and forth, back
Yeah,
and
yeah.
forth.
They'll be like, what are you doing, Daddy? They'll be right over his shoulder. What are you doing, Daddy?
Whole football
Dragon Ball
team.
sucks. They be telling you Dragon Ball sucks and your football team sucks.
Right.
Oh man.
Um,
Well, that's good. Everybody had a good week. That was good.
yep.
So let's get into this first topic. What's going on? What's going
Yes.
on now? Yeah, Earl.
Speaking of kids, I think a kid made a really big mistake. Michael Rainey
Yeah.
Jr. and his situation, man. So he was doing a live podcast with, well, he was on a live with I forget the guy's name, but the guy's
It's
little
somebody I never even heard of.
yeah, I never even
Me
heard
either.
of. But the guy's little sister was touching him inappropriately while on the live,
Mm.
and
Mm.
I don't know, man. It's a tough one because she's so young. Like, does she really understand what she's doing? You know what I mean? Like,
Do you know her age?
I don't.
I I don't know. If I had to say just from looking in the background, I say maybe 17, 18,
That's what I was
or maybe
thinking. I was
like it
thinking,
within that bracket. I don't think any older than that, to be honest.
yeah.
But like if that was the case and she didn't know what she was doing, which I don't. I mean, all right. Let's say she didn't know what she was doing. She's old enough that somebody's doing shit like that to her around her for her to be doing stuff like that. Is all I'm saying. You learned that from somewhere. You know.
Ultimately, I feel like she knew what she was doing. She
Mm-hmm.
knew what she was doing. This is a celebrity person, and when you are around other people, like let's say the culture, and she's around her age group or whoever you want to call it, and what we see, what we hear, what we are trying to mimic to get somebody, or what they think the men might like, and not knowing that this is actually a sexual assault that you're doing, not
Yeah.
knowing that it was a sexual assault, but what you're doing is sexual assault in front of millions of people, not even knowing, she probably didn't even know she was on camera,
Mm.
but now
I,
you know,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
and
Okay,
there's nothing you
no,
can do about it.
no, okay, no. You know me. I always have to play devil's advocate here.
Yes,
So
sir.
I always blame the culture that we live in, right? So
Mm.
it's not like you got Martin on TV, you got My Wife and Kids on TV, Family Matters, Living Single. You don't have those shows on TV no more. All you got is that ratchet ass love and hip hop
Mm.
stuff.
Right, right,
So what if she's watching that stuff and that kind of
exactly.
warped her mind? You see what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I think she's too young to really understand what she. Well, I say this. I think she's too young to understand the consequences behind what she did.
Right,
Mm.
I
right.
think she knew. I think she knew what she was doing, but I don't think she understood just how much trouble she can get in
The
for
depth of
doing
it.
that.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So
And that's the thing with a lot of these young kids now is that they're being taught off TikTok, bro. I blame,
Yeah,
and I don't want to say because social media could be a good thing, but bro, it could be a really bad thing
yes,
if it's not governed properly. And I think
Mhm.
TikTok has a lot of that. Instagram, like you could just go on, like we talk about this shit all the time. You could go on TikTok, and the first thing you see is ass, like
yes.
off the rip. Like you don't see anything like remotely educational unless you're looking it up. Like
Right.
it's nuts, bro. Like I mean, the first thing you put on is curse words and ass, and that's it. And like I said, I'd rather the curse word because I can explain that they're just words, whatever. But like, it's hard to explain to kids when somebody's shaking their ass on the screen for money. Like it's weird to explain that to people, bro. But in the modern day era, these kids have access to all that so easily that it's normal. You know what I'm saying? It's just normal. So she probably thought she wasn't doing nothing bad.
Yeah, right. But that's what I'm saying. So it's like it's the culture that we're living in because the culture is telling you, for so long, man. Our culture has been rewarding bad behavior. The more
Mm,
wrong you do, the more crazier it is.
The
You
more
get
money you
rewarded for
make,
it.
the more
mm.
Yeah, the more attention you get, clout and all this kind of stuff.
exposure, yeah,
So
all this stuff.
I mean, how much of this can you really? How much of the blame does she really get?
Right. Yeah. But that's the thing. It's a double edged sword, bro. If that was him groping her, he would have lost his job. He would have got sued. And him being a young black dude, it would have been 10 times worse.
Yeah,
You know what
can't
I'm
argue with you
saying?
on that one. Yeah.
It would have been 10. We already know
I
it would have been 10
know
times
that,
worse.
yeah.
It would
And
have been
we don't
10
have to
times
give them the
worse.
full blame because
Hmm.
one, you know it's somebody's private part. That's just it. Like you know that part. You might not know the full consequence, the full depthness of your true action, but you know you're not gonna be touching nobody inappropriately without their consent. You old enough to
Hmm.
know that. My children know don't let nobody touch you and don't you touch nobody else.
Hmm.
So I'm
Agreed.
sure she knows don't let nobody touch you and don't touch nobody else.
Yeah, no, I agree because
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
so back and forth on
it's
this.
just that weird era.
Like I'm so stuck in the middle on this because I agree with what you just said 100%. I do. You know better, you know right from wrong. You shouldn't be grabbing on nobody. Shouldn't nobody be grabbing on you. But at the same time, you are being conditioned to think and act a certain way. The more you do crazy stuff, the crazier it is. I call it the Daffy Duck, bro.
Mm.
The dumber the idea, the better and the more attention you're gonna get.
Yeah, no, that's what it
Daffy
is.
Duck, my
That's
favorite Looney
true.
Tune, by the way. Just
But
throwing that out
where's
there.
the
Yeah, me
where's the
too.
support? Where the parents? Where's that? Because my kids watch TikTok, but they're not out here. I'm gonna say, or if they say, "Mom, can I?" First of all, they already know to ask me. How? I don't know, but I guess that's how they raised. They ask me first, "Mom, can I stay on this counter and do this?" Because they see on TikTok. No, you
Mhm.
can't.
Oh, your mic went off.
Well,
There you go.
there's somebody called there.
Uh,
Right. How do I take that off? Do not disturb.
yeah,
Okay. Okay. All right.
there you go.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I agree with you. Like the kids ask you,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. But I don't know. I think what the problem is all right. For instance, that kid who's podcasting, he's pretty young himself. I wouldn't think he's more than like 20 years old.
Oh
Just to
yeah.
give him just to do
Yeah,
right by
yeah.
him. His name is Tylil, and his live stream is called the Tylil Show. I think I'm saying his name
Yeah,
right.
and I think
Yeah.
what put him on is that other kid, the Thai kid, the one that's been doing videos with Kevin Hart.
Kai, the
Kasana.
Yeah.
KAI guy,
Oh,
the little
Kai.
hair.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
Which I like his streams. His streams are funny. He's a little bit over the top, but
Yeah.
whatever. I get it. But apparently he put him on. But but yeah, like I said, if if your niche is being crazy or acting wild on a stream to get views, then fine, that's your thing. But to have like your sister on there groping a movie star, like that's just out of pocket, bro. That's just,
So you
I
think he
mean,
did that intentionally?
no. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
Oh.
in general, it's just like if you know your sister's wild, and that's part of
Oh,
his
okay,
thing
okay.
is
I got you.
his
Right.
sister, his sister's always on there saying some wild shit or doing wild shit. So if you know
Ah,
your sister
okay.
is wild. Why would you have her embarrass your brand like that? Is what I'm saying. Because now this is gonna mess up his brand. I mean, he might bounce back from this. He might not. You know what I'm saying? He might get sued. I don't know. It depends on what Michael Jr. whatever his name is, Rayner's gonna do. But like I said, if this was the other way around,
Oh yeah.
young black kid touching somebody, it would have been a wrap for him. His career would have been done, bro. I'm gonna just tell you the truth. He would have been done. They would have fried him in the courtroom, sued his pants off of him, and that would have been it. They would have replaced him with some other kid on Power. He would like that. Like, let's keep it real, dog. That's exactly what would happen.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because I mean, that's what it is. We live in a place where it's like, oh, he touched me, boom, he's going down. It would have been the whole R. Kelly effect, bro, all over again.
Look at R. Kelly. Look at
That
Bill
Diddy.
Diddy.
Yep. I
Cosby.
mean,
It doesn't matter. You this person in life, you do one little thing to a woman, even if they consent to it. I'd have to say if they didn't.
yeah. Yep. And that would have been rap. But like I said, I don't know. They probably just that'll be that for that. I don't think he's gonna do any of the suing stuff. But even the kid afterwards went online and started defending his sister, which was the dumbest thing to do because he was like, oh, she never seen a superstar of that magnitude. I'm like, okay, so what? If I go see, Jennifer Lopez or Beyonce, I'm not gonna go grab their tits like,
Right.
I never saw her before. I'm not gonna do none of that. That's weird, bro. Like,
home training.
Yeah, dude. No, yeah, home training for real. Like,
Okay. You're giving a young person money and power and
that's the
influence.
thing.
And the problem with that is like you're giving them all these things and there's no guidance with any of it. Like
I
there's
mean, it's like
nobody
the
to tell you how to spend your money. There's nobody to tell you no, you can't do that. No, you shouldn't do this. That's a bad idea. And you'll end up in jail if you do that. You will be dead if you do that. You're just giving them all this money and this attention, and this influence, and you just turning them loose in society. That's how
yeah.
Casanat ended up causing that riot in New York. Like there's no guidance. There's nobody to say you can't do this stuff. It's like you have to
Yeah.
have somebody around these kids to keep them not I wouldn't say be a fun police, but you have to have somebody to say, "Hey, that's a very serious offense, bro."
Yeah.
Like,
No, for real.
yeah,
I mean, yeah, you need like an OG around you to let you know, like, bro, I wouldn't do that, bro. That's kind
yeah,
of
like yo,
dumb.
because all this
But that's the
money and
problem with
fame you got, you're gonna lose it with that dumb
yeah,
stuff,
but that's
bro.
but that's the problem with like drill music. All young kids talking crazy and wilding out in the streets. They got no real homies with them to tell them, yo, that's a bad idea, bro. Like, come on. Like, let's just go make music. We making this money. Let's go make music. We don't need to do all this extra shit that's bringing bad, publicity to us and all that shit. So I don't know, man. I you're right on that. Like, there's no there's no thought process to what they're doing. They're just acting on impulse all the time. It's like
Right.
all the way up. You know what I'm saying? There's no in between. There's no like, Lord, let's think about this real quick. No, it's all the way up or nothing. It's clout to the max all the time. It's like even when it's time to relax, it's like, nah, we gotta be on 100 all the time. Like, bro, you can't be on 100 all the time, bro. Like, you just there has to be a point where you just like, yo, all right, I'm gonna chill right now, and then we could do 100 tomorrow, maybe like around from 10 to 2. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Not the one from 10 to 2.
yeah, bro. Like, we could be when you want to. We could be up from like 12 to 2, and then I want to go chill out and relax. Nah, everybody wants to be crazy all the time, man. Like, bro, there's just too much crazy going on in these streets,
Well,
man.
I think see that type of thinking, that mindset comes with age. The older you get, the more you start to slow down, the more you start to use your head versus just
I,
acting off impulse. So
I'm gonna say before you finish, I want to say that's not entirely true because I used to be crazy back in the day, and I lightened up, but I lived in the hood for a while, so you kind of have a different perspective on shit, especially when you grow up with older people around you. So I wasn't always crazy. Like, I knew when it was time to be crazy, and there was times where like, yo, I'm gonna chill right here. So I think just now the generation is different.
I agree with what y'all saying. I think it's your environment and the guidance. Your environment that you grow up in, the people you're around as you grow up, and then once you get to a certain age, the guidance that's coming because of the people that we grew up with. They old time. They're not going to know the new stuff, how to
Yeah.
stay level in this new area, um, in this new generation.
Yeah. Yeah.
They know. But you need the
Yeah.
new people, the new guidance to keep you
Yeah.
afloat going through the rest of life.
Yeah. This new environment is nuts, bro. Nuts. All right. So what's next to talk about, Mr. Early?
What's next is Bun B.
Mr. Bun B.
Yes, Bun B. More so, we're not really talking about his case. We're talking about people saying that this man is snitching for um cooperating with authorities because of what happened to him and his wife. And I just want to say, man, that's dumb and stupid, bro. Like, I can't stand that, man. Like, what is the man supposed to do? Not protect his wife because of some street code, man. Like, what's going on? Like,
Yeah, no.
that ain't making
Can
any
you give us
sense.
like a little backstory? Like what happened exactly?
Okay, in 2019, some young man
Mm.
broke into Bun B's home. Bun B is upstairs in the bathroom, using the bathroom, and his wife is downstairs by herself. And the young man had a gun, and he pointed it at Bun B's wife, whatever. And then
Okay.
Bun, comes downstairs with his. He realizing what happened and what's going on. So he comes downstairs with his gun, and he ended up shooting the guy. And then calls the police. Police comes, arrests the guy, takes the guy to jail. And luckily, no, him and his wife was unharmed. And
Right.
so that happened in 2019. Fast forward
Okay.
this year, the guy got sentenced to 40 years behind bars, and Bun B had to
Damn.
testify in court. And because he testified in court and told the authorities what happened to him and his wife and the home invasion that they experienced, people calling him a snitch. And I think that's just the dumbest thing ever, man. They're like, good lord, bro.
Because if he didn't, well, he just the person that shot. He just shot somebody. Because if he didn't come and testify, right?
Say it
Well,
again.
yeah, if
If he didn't come and testify, it was just. I mean, like, what is it going to look like? As in for Bumby in the system, that he just shot somebody,
well,
or
I'm pretty sure they would have okay, he got arrested, so I'm pretty sure they would have pressed charges on him anyway. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
he would have to
yeah,
go to court, but the state would have probably made him testify anyway if they were trying to push charges on him. I would assume if they wanted to
right?
get him off the street. And I would assume Bunby lives in a real high class neighborhood. He's not living in the hood. So I would think they want this guy off the streets.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing with that is that's just dumb, bro. Like to say he's snitching because he shot this guy and wanted him off the streets. I mean, bro, like let's just keep it real. Bun B's been rich for a long time already. He's a citizen. He's a civilian. He is no longer Bun B from the streets, a gangster, or whatever he was doing before. He left that life behind. He ain't into street shit no more. He has legal businesses. Like, what is he supposed to do? Do street shit and then go kill this guy and lose all his shit because he wanted to be street. Like you gotta leave once you leave that street life, it's gone. Like you leave it behind.
yeah.
Like you become a
But
citizen.
let's take the streets out of it, bro. Well, you can't take the
Right.
streets out of it. You have to leave streets. But this is the thing. What is his? Okay, let's say he didn't take the stand. What is he supposed to like? How is his wife supposed to feel? So
Right.
is more important to you to be a street dude than to protect me and your wife. Like, how is he supposed to explain that to her and get her to understand it? This is okay. Well, yeah, you a street guy. That's okay. I still love you. Like, no, bro. Like
Mm.
this. That's like that's It's stupid.
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah, it is.
that's stupid, bro.
Listen.
Them people that say he's snitching, they just mad because they would have been them and they would have been in 40 years. Past
Yeah.
40 years. That's
Yeah.
it. They wanted to
Yeah.
do it and they think he wasn't supposed to tell or come to testify. But y'all was getting 40 years too. If y'all was
Mm.
going to go and rob that man's house, you was going to jail. Sorry.
Yeah. Fuck that, boy. Listen. At the end of the day, the street shit. One thing I've learned is the streets don't love you. They don't pay your bills. You know what I mean? I mean that's it, bro. Like if you were gonna if I'm a street dude, like let's say I'm selling drugs, right? I'm a drug dealer, and somebody shoots me and in my leg, and I know who shot me. Fine, I won't go. I'm gonna go get him in the street. I'm not gonna go testify. Do all that. If I'm gonna play street games, you play by street rules. Bumpy's not playing by street rules anymore, bro.
He got a family to protect. Like y'all said.
Exactly. Like that's like you're no longer in the street. You gave up your street card to be a homebound. Like there's nothing wrong with that. You don't want, why would you want to be in the street? You just do the street shit.
You supposed to be doing anyway. You was in the streets to go where? What you
Exactly.
started in the streets to do?
I mean,
higher.
right.
Be quiet. Go to a nice neighborhood.
Hey, I mean, Bumby did what he had to do. He got out of the streets, became a business owner, rapper, mogul. I mean, he's done a bunch of cool shit. Like he's not a street guy no more. He might have street dudes with him, but he's not street anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't understand. Like they blur those lines between streetness and business. You know what I mean? Like I think Nas and Jay-Z and these guys do this best. They know how to take the streets out of business, but still have their street guys here.
Right.
Like like they know they need their people, but they know they don't need to be there.
Right.
You don't see Jay-Z in the hood. Like he might go out there if he's doing a thing, but he's not still there. Like nobody wants to stay there unless they have business there.
Yeah.
Like the streets don't owe you anything and you don't owe the streets nothing, bro. I mean,
if you're really in the streets, you're doing it by yourself. If you're really in the streets,
right? Because I mean, it's just crazy because the culture now it's more like they're gonna tell on you. You go and do a crime with 5 other guys, they're telling on you. I mean, you see this you see this over and over again, bro. I've watched 100 million documentaries with the wife, and every single one of them somebody snitching.
Exactly.
Every single one of them somebody snitching, bro. And if they don't snitch, let's just say you get the 1% like Bobby Shmurda, who didn't snitch. Shout out to Bobby. But he understood the rules. He was playing in the streets and he kept his street and did his time. He even took more time for his mans. I applaud that. That's fine. He ain't snitch on his mans. He kept his street. But if Bobby was a civilian in his 40s or 50s and he's taking care of his wife, I'm pretty sure he would have did the same shit, bro. If you rich longer than you poor, you live by a different set of rules.
Yes, sir. Even if you come from the street, so it's just but I mean, it's dumb, it's stupid, man. You cut it out, bro. So
I don't think he snitched. I think he did what he had to do.
That's all the energy I have for
all the people that saying he snitched are idiots. I mean, that's all I gotta say about that. I mean, they don't have wives, they don't have families. I'm gonna just keep that 100. And all the people who said that don't have wives or families, like or family that they love.
Oh yeah, family that they love.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no. I mean, I don't expect street kids to understand family like growth because they're still probably young or they're in the streets. But there's gonna be a time where you're gonna be like, man, I ain't doing that shit no more. And then that's when your brain's gonna snap on. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But that's the only thing I got for the Bum B situation. Just idiots. Yeah. It just seems there's a lot of idiots out here nowadays, bro.
I'm telling you, man, like Daffy Duck, bro.
No, I'm telling you, a lot of stupid out here. Yeah. A lot of stupid out here. And no, it's crazy that it's like the more dumb you act, the more popular and just interesting you are as an internet person. Like
Yeah.
That's
seriously,
all we had.
like most of the people who are super famous on TikTok or on Instagram, they're just completely fucking like out of this world nuts, stupid. And of course, people like Takashi 69 made snitching famous. Like he made that shit cool. Let's keep it real.
Say the hush on that. He is already cool. If he snitched, he snitched. It's over with.
He made that shit. He made that shit. He made it cool, and then on top of that, he went on and explained it. Like he wrote the book, and like you listen to him talking, like a lot of the shit he says kind of makes sense. I mean,
Well, where's his fans? They need to be defending Bun B.
he
Where's his
was,
fans at?
yeah. I'm like, bro. He was. I mean, he was like, yeah, man. I snitched. I did. But you wouldn't snitch if your man's was trying to hump on your girl while you in jail and then they will kidnap you. And I'm like, bro, that's way too much scenarios for me. But I guess you know, like I guess I don't know. Like, yeah, you kidnap me and try to take my wife. I'm like, yeah, I guess I'm snitching. I want to get out of
Yeah,
there.
I'm telling you, I'm getting out of here.
I guess I don't. Yeah, That's a whole different level of snitching, though, bro. Like
Yeah.
seriously.
I mean, that's
Oh
wild
man.
crazy, son.
But yeah, man. As for the Bum B situation, yeah, man. I don't think he's snitching. I don't think so at all.
I don't
More
think
love
it's
to
snitching
Bun
either
B.
way.
Yes,
More love
sir.
to
Yeah.
Yeah, and plus, I mean, come on,
They're
Bum B's doing good. I mean, why? You know, he's an old guy. I mean, come on, bro. Imagine Bum B going out there and shooting somebody.
ain't got time for
Uh,
that.
yeah, he's like going out there looking for trouble. Like, bro, he a whole 60 something probably by now. Bum B's kind of old, right? Maybe in his
Let that man
50s.
take his, what you say, tomato juice and what? Let him take
Tomato and green tea.
Green tea and tomato juice.
Yeah, let him take his green tea and tomato juice.
Yeah, all day, man. Sure, but yeah, shout outs to Bun B, man.
Yeah, shout out to
Yeah, he
Bun,
ain't
man.
snitching. Yeah.
Peace and love to you,
Um.
brother.
Yeah, for sure. Next, what
And
we got for entertainment news?
uh, entertainment news. We're gonna get we're gonna talk about this Xbox showcase first, man.
Okay.
Real quick. They had 30. They previewed 30 titles. Destiny, you play video games?
Baby, I don't know about these video games. I don't know about this Xbox. They're like, leave me out of this one. I'm just listening. I don't know
So
about this Xbox. I don't know what that is. What you talking about? Showcase. What is showcasing the Xbox?
you got any kids that play video games?
They play video games. They said they ain't playing no Dragon Ball Z.
Well, obviously, they,
They playing Fortnite and what's the other one? Fortnite. I was gonna write it down
maybe
for me. They didn't write it down. God darn it.
maybe Call of Duty.
Fortnite.
But
it's probably like
Call of
Roblox,
Duty.
Call of Duty.
Call of
okay,
Duty. Yeah,
There you
Call
go.
of Duty.
they displayed 30 titles. I mean, we're just gonna name a couple that stuck out to me. Number one, Call of Duty.
Definitely,
Number two, Doom.
definitely.
Let's see.
These are
Metal
all
Gear
shooting
Solid.
games, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Metal Gear
It's,
Solid.
it's gonna be weird to play Metal Gear on an Xbox though. That used to be PlayStation's only game, right?
Well, that's because only
Metal Gear.
PlayStation existed. Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that
They
is
play
true.
these
when
games
Xbox
on
came out, they put
Yeah.
yeah.
This game used to be on PlayStation. Now it's on Xbox now. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Well,
okay, okay.
it was never
Oh,
a
it's gonna be on
PlayStation
both.
exclusive. It
It
was
was
just
just
that
yeah.
Xbox didn't come around to like 2001. Yeah. But
Yeah.
let's
Okay.
see.
Okay.
Mecha Break stood out to me. Assassin's
Yeah.
Creed and
Yeah.
the very much
Definitely.
anticipated Gears of War, bro.
Yeah.
Can't
Gears
wait
of
for
War
that
is
one.
gonna be dope.
Yeah, Gears of
When was
War
the last
is
Gears of War? 4,
5.
5?
Yeah.
They're up to 6. Sheesh.
Well, this is
So
actually a
y'all both play
prequel, so
video
I
games.
don't think.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah. I've been definitely with gamers.
yeah. We had a whole tournament one time. It was
More power to you.
crazy.
Oh yeah, we had a Smash Brother tournament at Earl's
Smash Bros.
house.
Tournament. Yeah.
That shit was wild.
Ooh.
It was like what
Yeah.
10? It was like 10 niggas there, right? Oh, shit, we were
more than
Yeah,
it
there
was
was.
more than that.
Yeah, there was a bunch of us there. We had like 8
But see,
controllers.
we all close friends though, so it was good to get everybody together.
Yeah, it was like we haven't. Usually when we got together, it was either at work, but some of us were working the same place, and some of us had like go play basketball, but we were never
Yeah.
all in the same place at once.
But
So
that
we
particular
did.
day, everybody was
Yeah,
was all in the same place. So that was dope.
yeah, that shit was crazy. Yeah, well, I haven't
Yeah.
seen Josh though. I
He
haven't talked to
he's
Josh in a minute.
I talked to him not too long ago. He doing all right.
Tell him I said what's up. Tell him I said what's
I,
up.
I let him know. I let him know.
Yeah,
But as far as the Xbox had their showcase, and then PlayStation had their state of play, and the gaming community
yeah,
was saying that the Xbox showcase looked better than
yeah. It was a little bit
the
more
PlayStation.
exciting for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that also goes back to what I told you earlier, man. A lot of those guys were just boring to listen to. You know what I'm saying? So I think that had a lot to do with it, bro. Like they weren't like, it wasn't
Oh
like
man.
Phil Spence and those other the Nintendo guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Perfect Dark 2 looked pretty dope.
Oh yeah. Perfect Dark.
I was digging Perfect Dark. Perfect Dark. But on the PlayStation
Arrow
side,
shooting game?
say
Hmm.
what?
Perfect Dark? Is that an arrow shooting game or one of those Perfect Dark?
Perfect Dark. It's it's
It's a
a
first
shooting
person
game.
shoot.
Yeah, first person
Yeah.
shooter. Yeah.
Okay.
The Arrow game you talking about? You talking about like Tomb Raider type shit?
No, it just sounds like it's a arrow dart. Sound
Oh
like
no, no.
arrow.
No, nah, it's not an Arrow game. I was like, what? I'm trying to think, what Arrow game are you talking about? I'm like, Arrow game. And I thought about Tomb Raider. I know Tomb Raider be
But
having mad arrows.
the word is
The
dark.
perfect.
So like with a K, not a T. It's perfect dark.
Oh,
Oh,
dark.
dark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As in
Okay,
dark outside.
got
Yeah.
you. Got you.
perfect
Got
dark. Oh yeah. I probably should have
So
said that a
this
little bit more
yeah,
better.
the dark is she's a some type of spy, special agent or something like that.
Yeah.
You know
I
they
think so.
they use those words for like code or like
Yeah,
007 James Bond type stuff like
Okay,
that.
okay.
yeah, because it came out around that 007 type of shit.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, the gaming community is really happy for that. For all these stuff like crazy games. There was so many fucking games. I was like, wow. Like that.
Yeah.
That was the first time I was overwhelmed watching trailers, bro.
Yeah. Xbox gave us 30. I don't know how many PlayStation had.
PlayStation was a good bit. At least 20 something trailers.
Wow.
Congratulations to y'all.
Yeah. She's like, whatever.
Bear with us, please. Bear with us.
But yeah,
But
the
yeah,
Dragon Ball shit. The Dragon Ball shit was
yeah.
obviously
This
my highlight because I was like, okay, I'm waiting for this. That and
so
the Shadow
they
game.
they showed that on PlayStation
No,
because I didn't see it
no,
on Xbox.
no, it wasn't on Showcase. Bandai Namco did their own thing,
Gotcha.
and they
But
did a trailer.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I think I'm gonna get like the ultimate edition of that one.
You talking about the one with the display and all that shit? Oh, you mean the actual? Because they have a one with figures, like with like the Broly and Goku fighting.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's probably one I would get.
That one's $223, my G. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
The face you just put is the same face the wife just did when I told her that shit. No, so yeah, it's the game and some like figurines, and she's like, "What are you gonna do with that shit? They're gonna end up in the box somewhere." I'm like, okay. She was like,
It's like you can't get this stuff anywhere else.
Every single day. I'm with your wife. Where's she at? Tell her come in here.
bro, it's crazy the face you made because when I told her that she was like $223. Like she goes, "You good with the base game?" Like,
Yo, but I think Grand Theft Auto is going to be just as high.
yeah. Well, no, Grand Theft Auto is gonna be about 150, and that's just the game.
Yeah, that's the base.
Show it.
That's just the base
Come
game.
on.
Well, I don't. This game, that's just the game. They're talking about it's supposed to be like the biggest interactive game ever. I don't know.
Is
And
this
This
virtual
they're doing where
no,
they can
reality or
just
is
keep making
this this?
updates.
it's just regular, no virtual. This is just regular. But they're saying that the game, the anticipation and the amount of leveling and designing that's going into this game is so vast that it has to be more than $60 is what they're saying. I don't know how true this is. This is just rumor right now, but they're saying the game is going to cost more than $100 base
Yeah.
game.
All I know is whatever much y'all pay for these games, y'all need to play the game for that many days consistently, consecutively. You pay $300 to play that game 300 days in a row.
It's because it's crazy because nowadays games are they're so big. They're worlds. You know what I'm saying? They're not like back in the day. You buy a game and whatever you get in the cartridge, that's it. No
Mhm.
DLC. These games like live on almost forever. 10 years. So, like GTA is going on what? Almost 10 years,
Yeah,
right?
and that's why GTA 6 is going to be so much because they're making it so big and so interactive. And then on top of that, they're going to keep coming out with DLC because GTA 5 that DLC to keep popping out, bro. Like they still
Bro.
coming out with
Yeah,
DLC,
I
which
mean,
is
look at
crazy.
Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball's what 7, 8 years old, and there's still DLC dropping for it. So this is good and bad because it's good because your games will last longer. You know what I'm saying? Like you could, if let's say you were into a game and you played it, you could play it like forever, almost forever, as long as the game console survives the couple years. You have
Right.
a game you can play forever. Until the next one. Like games don't need to come out every year anymore. They really
No,
don't.
they don't. They
You
don't.
know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay. Because it has different levels you can keep the game
Right.
going
So
on.
right. So they could keep dropping DLC to make the game, longevity, longer because there's no need to develop a new game. We have this game and it's online and we can just keep giving you shit to make the game more bigger, more fun.
Oh,
So that's why games cost a little bit more. They're more, in tune to how.
longevity.
Right, right. So that I get, but I don't know. Over $100 for one game to play it. I'm like, that's a little much. You know what I'm saying? This game better have like, top notch fucking graphics and
You gotta come out the screen for me. You gotta say,
yeah,
hey, big Destiny, how you doing
yeah.
today?
This shit better come out the screen and shake your hand and be like, we're about to go on this
Right.
trip.
We about to go right.
Yeah, no, I
Get
agree
this
because
off.
like, yeah, this shit better be fucking amazing. Like, better get in tune with me, like for real, for real.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for a majority of the games that are coming out. So
Yeah, me too. Me too.
so
Good
I
job,
wanna,
Xbox and PlayStation. Good job.
yeah, there we go with that. But
Yeah.
other than that, that's entertainment biz, and we covered all
Yeah.
bases. So let's ask Des. Des, is there anything you want to talk about?
Um, Dang, I should have been thinking about that one. I wasn't thinking about what I want to talk about. 'Cause I can talk for days, but we ain't got days. We got minutes. So, so if you would like to have me back, I think I can have some.
Yeah,
Um,
that'll work.
nothing right now. What I want to talk about, we can talk about. Well, for me, I'm a single mom. As Father's Day, I can think about like fathers, but that's a controversial, real topic. That can go for hours and hours and hours.
So what we could do, we could talk about that on the next one and just dedicate one for that, because we'll do that too every now and then. We could talk about stuff which would be cool. Because we always talk about relationship stuff. Every once in a while that'll pop up, and
Right.
it'll be kind of cool to get a girl's perspective. Just to have a woman's input on that shit to see, because it's always the guy's perspective that gets out there, and so that'd be kind of cool. So yeah, we could do that. Single mother life, maybe talk about that. See how that
That'd be a
goes.
good topic.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. That could definitely just what we could do is next time just come up with some topics you want to touch on, and what I'm saying, we could go from there. and get with Earl, and maybe we could get back on here and do an episode like that. That'd be cool
Yes, yes,
for
yes,
sure.
yes. I loved it. I had fun.
All right, cool. Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
you had a real good energy, man. I like the vibe. So having you
yeah,
apart, come back, do another episode. It'll be cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
for
Now
sure.
y'all hear this, so if I don't come back, you know it's not me. No.
Yeah. We'll get you. You guys, you get ready, get up, and maybe we can get you out your bathroom and stuff.
Right. To the car. I'm going to the car next.
We'll be like, where's she at now? I'm in my car now. It's like, oh, okay. Uh,
Get a little studio. We're gonna be good. Wait a minute.
all right. So I guess we'll just wrap it up anyway, because it is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day again to all the pops out there, and
Father's Day.
and I guess Happy Father's Day to the single moms that father people all day long.
You know, just a little piggyback on that. My girlfriend called me and said Happy Father's Day today to me. And I don't really like that. I don't
Really?
really like nobody telling me Happy Father's Day. One, because I'm not a man. We cannot raise these children like men can.
Hey,
One.
listen. Somebody might argue that point. There's a lot of those people out there that will argue you to death. Talk about what are you talking about? I could blah blah blah.
But really, we can't.
No, yeah, I agree.
You cannot. You're a woman. You can't teach them what men can. You don't know how y'all feel. You don't know.
Yeah.
You know what we know.
Yeah, no, I agree. Listen, we can save that discussion for another time. I promise you, we've talked about that many times, and it's like, oh my God, it's like running in circles,
I can believe it.
Because I agree. I think women can raise kids alone, obviously, because they do. But there's just something with a man being around just makes that a little easier, because you just, like, let's keep it real. Some moms have a different kind of tough love than men do. You know what I'm saying? Like, mom has the come here, let me love on you, let me cater to you and take care of you vibes. But they don't have, even though they can be tough, but it just feels like mom is not right. Mom is not supposed to be tough. Mom is supposed to be the caring person. So when mom acts tough, it's just weird. But then you got dad that comes in and he can be the bad guy, set somebody straight and then go back and play baseball later. Like, it's just a different vibe. I don't know. That's how I feel.
My kids ain't seen their father in a years till what, 2 or 3 weekends ago.
Yeah.
We'll say that for later. But he came in here and said, asked me why, just something about the kitchen. I said, they supposed to be washing the dishes. I done told them to wash the dishes all week. This man came in here, I ain't seen these kids in how many years, and said, wash the dishes.
And they did it.
My whole house was clean.
Oh man.
Shit. Damn.
Man.
That's amazing. But you see what I mean? It's that. It's just that. I mean, that's how it is here, Like, my wife is strong. She's a Spanish girl. She like, her vibes are like, yo, not to be fucked with. She's a real sweet girl, but like, when it gets down to the lovey-dovey of the kids, like, she's like pancake batter. Like, she just loves them I got you. You know what I'm saying? But like, if they're not listening, like, yo, your kids are not listening. Like, yo, go, like, you go, then I gotta step in and be like, yo, like, what are you doing, bro? Like, and Jaden already. Jaden is, he's the smart Alec, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wants to kind of make you feel stupid with words. So he'll be like, that's him. That's the oldest.
Yeah, that's mine. Definitely.
Like, he wants to, Dad, why are you getting so mad? There's no reason to get mad, Dad. Like, it's just blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh, like, and in my head, I'm like, you playing games with me,
Right.
Like,
I can smack you right there. That's not even, I can smack you right there. You know that?
Yeah, bro.
See,
yes.
I know your temper, bro. So that's hilarious to me, bro.
Yeah, and you know me. I've been woo-signing for a long time, so I'm trying not to let that inner hood dude out, and that Puerto Rican fucking flame out. I'm trying to really
Oh
be good
man.
out here, but yeah, I kind of just now it's more like, okay, I'm not gonna argue, I'm not gonna fight. You go do what you got to do. If you don't do it, then the consequences will come later, and the consequences are I'll cut the cable off on his game. I'm starting to play
Yeah,
smarter. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So,
yeah.
Cut the Wi-Fi. I'm gonna do that one. That's a good one.
oh yeah, turn the Wi-Fi off. Listen, don't argue, don't fight. If he ain't listening, bro, don't even give him a warning shot. I just turn the Wi-Fi completely off, and all I do is wait. Oh, what the? Why is my Wi? What's wrong with the Wi-Fi? Then they come out of the room. Dad, the Wi-Fi's off. Oh, you should have thought about
That's exactly what's going on. Now
Oh
the
man.
game not working, the TV not working. Oh, them dishes are still in my sink.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. I'm telling you, it works. Try it. Every internet provider provides you with a Wi-Fi app. Turn that shit off with a touch of a button, bro. That's it. Game over. And if you don't want to punish your other kids, you can turn off individual hotspots to whatever. Yeah. I got. Get with it. If you got Infinity or any of that fancy internet
I
shit,
got Verizon.
Verizon should have it.
Yeah.
Verizon should have it. I'm pretty sure they have an app. Yeah, you just cut the Wi-Fi off to that device. Do it all the time.
Dang,
Yep.
that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They don't
Yep.
even know what's about to happen today.
Bro, 2024, baby. Get with it, bro. Get
Happy
with it.
Father's Day.
Yo, call Verizon and be like, yo, I want to cut off some Wi-Fi to some fools in my house. How do I do that?
Yes, I'm calling it day. They don't
Yeah,
even know.
I'm telling you, sometimes me and Jess are sitting here and we're like, yo, they be quiet. There's no like, yo, we got kids. Yeah, we got two bums sleeping in the room right now. Like in there playing game. They want those the rooms. They're not rooms. They small mini apartments. That's what they.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, it's great. Like the days they don't bother us. Like I said, my kids are not bad, but there's times where they don't want to listen. So that's how we reinforce law over here. You know what I'm saying? Try to get off trying to get off the whooping
Oh, you
bandwagon.
taking notes, early bird.
Send them back to the 80s. Huh?
Yeah, send them back to the 80s.
Send 'em-
You're gonna have
You,
all the tricks when it's time for you. It's gonna be easy.
yeah, right. You're getting all this knowledge
Uh,
now. Soak it in, kid. Soak it
Right,
in.
no problem. Because we're gonna say,
well,
oh, no problem.
I
So
appreciate
easy.
y'all.
Yeah,
Appreciate the advice.
yeah. But anyway, let's I guess we could end this thing because we're coming up on an hour and it's gonna cut us off anyway. So this
Yeah.
is Ninja.
It's XP Early Bird and our guest,
Yeah, there we go.
Destiny Brielle.
Destiny Brio.
And we'll see you on the next pod. All right. Peace out.
Peace.